Oh, there it goes.
All right. Hey, everyone. This is Chris and Ryan from Taphouse Paranormal, and we would like to introduce you to our first weekly webisode that we're going to be doing. What we're going to do is bring to you guys news in the world of paranormal, different things that we run into as far as evidence, and also evidence that has been given to different and various news outlets, and kind of look at those and talk to them online here on YouTube on the live feed, and have a chance for you guys to interact with us while we actually interact with each other and kind of just talk back and forth about the paranormal. So we're going to be doing that every week, and you'll have to check out our YouTube page, Facebook, to see when that's going to happen. And going to go ahead and hand it over to Ryan here so he can talk about some of the things that are upcoming for Taphouse Paranormal.
All right, cool. So basically, what we got going on is with Taphouse Paranormal. I am currently working on production with our investigation we did at the Exchange Hotel. Um, that is a Civil War museum that's in Gordonsville, Virginia. Um, and we are looking to have that episode up probably pretty soon, within the next month or so. And after that, we are going to probably work on a short bit on the Poorhouse Road Tunnel, which we had a pretty great episode not too long ago on that one. This one was St. Patrick's Day, I want to say, of this year. Hope to have that one up not too far behind the Exchange Hotel episode. We're really trying to pump these out finally. We were on quite a long break, I would have to say, and Chris and I have been talking, and we're getting things rolling again, getting things started back up. But yeah, for basically the state of TPI, we're just getting production done on all these investigations we've done recently. And we're going to be moving on to a pretty awesome location coming up. We're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, Ryan. So the investigation coming up that I'm really excited about, and kind of going to be one of our probably most historic locations as far as the history dates all the way back to the 1700s, is Lake Shawnee in West Virginia. Mostly known right now as a abandoned amusement park. It existed as Indian land that was bought by one of the first settlers into the area in West Virginia, and his children actually died on the property. Two of his children died on the property. They were actually killed by Indians there, and one of his kids was taken to Ohio. I don't have the information right in front of me, but and was actually killed in Ohio and brought back and buried on the land. As you know, everything moved forward. It was bought and turned into an amusement park, and they had a couple kids die there, and so it actually has about 4 confirmed, 6 is what I've heard, 6 deaths, 4 of those being children on the land. A lot of apparitions, a lot of different things that are going on there, and we're really excited to actually camp out on the ground, stay the entire night, and see what Taphouse Paranormal can find.
Yeah,
We definitely.
This location also has been on some of the public shows, isn't it? On cable
Yeah,
shows.
it's been on a couple of the ghost hunting shows. Ghost Lab was one that sticks in my mind that did it,
Yeah,
and
Ghost Hunters did it one time too.
yeah, and it was actually on like the top 10 scariest places
That's
or
right.
most haunted places on like Discovery Channel, I think. Like I said, don't have the paper in front of me.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's going to be a really exciting investigation. I know I'm pumped about camping out overnight and
yeah. That's
setting
gonna be
up a
pretty
claim
sweet.
and see what we can
Yeah, we got.
find
I
out.
think we have it from. We'll have it from what, like afternoon the day before till the afternoon the next day, don't we?
Yeah, we'll get in there. We'll get in there probably 1 o'clock on a Friday, and probably head out at about 10 the next morning.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Looking forward to that one. Should be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. After that, as far as investigations go, we kind of are in the process of getting everything set up. I mean, me and Ryan have been going back and forth and trying to get some stuff set up for late fall. Kind of pick up and get you guys a couple more episodes. We want to go ahead and do the best we can with the ones Ryan is working on now. So
Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that really rolling here in the next week or so. Gonna have plenty of time to work on it coming up, so should be good. So everybody kind of stay tuned for that. Should be, like I said, next month or so. Definitely have Exchange Hotel out. So far, we've got some pretty good evidence from it. Um, uh, Still got to review a little bit extra hard on a few items, especially with Chris, get an idea of what we're actually looking at on some of the video footage. I kind of talked to him briefly about it. I'm not going to say too much more about it. It'd be a good surprise if it legitimately is something paranormal or something that we can't explain ourselves. So we will definitely be looking into more of the video footage together. But other than that, there's a lot of good previous EVPs. We've actually been to Exchange Hotel back in 2012, I want to say, one of our first big investigations we ever did. And we got some really good disembodied voices, which I will have in this episode that I'll produce here soon. And also some good EVPs as well. We also had it's a classic video we had. The first time we ever brought a camera was on this investigation. It was a crappy little DVR system. And
yeah,
yeah, we caught a really cool light anomaly that we've kind of been proud of ever since. Unfortunately, with that DVR system, it was so bad that we had to return it. And some of the video footage else that we also had, which we had a really cool like mist and anomaly getting out of a chair, which we tried to post that video years ago, and the video editing software we had totally messed it up, and so it's too
yeah,
bad
this
we lost a lot of
wouldn't
the video
work.
footage from that investigation because we got some good stuff that first time. This last time, I mean, all had different experiences on that investigation. I think it's gonna be really cool when it gets all finished and done. What we came away with it. I think this me personally, I think this investigation changed a lot of us, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. One thing that I kind of left out at the beginning of this, and you just made me think about it.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the investigations that we do, and kind of it's all to this point been looking at paranormal from an apparition, a ghost standpoint, a spirit standpoint.
Yep.
But we're actually going to use this show
Sure.
for different things too, UFO sightings, different kind of myths, animals, cryptozoology, that kind of stuff that we
Zoology.
see in the
Yeah,
news.
we're gonna talk about conspiracy theories. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be what we investigate because we really
Well,
want to try to.
unfortunately, right now, that's all we really do because we're in Virginia, which
Yeah,
is very historic, and it happens to be a lot of, I would say, yeah, the apparitions and all that kind of stuff. We haven't gotten into many other things because we haven't had many leads on that stuff yet. So, except for a couple random reports for strange things that people see around here,
oh yeah.
which we've yet to look into. But because me and Chris are a little crazy, sometimes we might actually start doing that. So.
And yeah, we're kind of excited about next week's episode because we're actually going to have a video that hasn't been released to the public. It actually was sent to me from a friend in Tennessee. Me and Ryan are going to, of course, go over it and then kind of put it up next week. See what you guys think. Really, really interested in seeing what this video is going to look like once it hits public eye and everybody can take a look at it. Um, and yeah, if you have anything that you want us to look at when you're watching this video or you're watching it after the fact, after it's not live, please comment and let us know. We're like we said, we're doing conspiracy theories, paranormal, UFO sightings, any of that stuff. We'd really like to have leads on just a plethora of things we can look at because we're into all the crazy stuff.
Yep.
So
We like to
you know,
disprove some stuff too. So, if you got something you're not even sure about, let us take a look at it. We've actually had people send us pictures. We've got a lot of pictures before from people that have been to places that we've been to. So, we're definitely interested in seeing what you guys got. So, if you want, send those pictures, or if you want to send us some emails. Was it taphouseparanormal@gmail.com? So,
that's right.
yeah, send that in to us, and we would be happy to look at some of that stuff and give you some ideas of what we think if you're interested. Yeah, so it's up to you. All right, you got anything else, Chris?
No, I think just excited to actually be on here and finally doing this. I
Yep.
know you are.
Yeah.
This is
We've
kind
been
of
talking about this for a while, so
yeah,
it should be
yeah, and
good.
this is Ryan's brainchild. He's kind of came up with this, and as soon as he brought it to me, I was super excited to join in and start doing this.
Yep.
So I'm happy we're going to be doing this every week, and kind of look forward to next week, and hopefully you guys tune in so we can check out a few different things we're going to have on here.
Yes. So, guys, just stay tuned to Facebook. I think that's pretty much our biggest outlet right now for at least followers. So, if your follower, get with us on Facebook, Taphouse Paranormal. If you haven't already, if you're just subscribing to YouTube, just try to follow us on Facebook. That's probably the best way. We'll have a website going here soon, so you'll be able to get probably more up to date information through that. Chris is working on that. It looks really great. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's actually going to have a forum and everything on it, so we'll be able to, have different conversations, different things that we're doing on these episodes. We'll go ahead and make forums for them, so we can continue the conversation after the fact.
Yeah.
So it's not all from just what we're doing here. We can actually interact with you guys on those forums as well.
Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Looks like it's gonna be a fun time. So we hope to have fun with you guys. If you guys got anything else, like I said, contact us any way you want. I'm probably gonna go watch the movie now. So, Chris, you have a good night, man.
You too, bud.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
Bye.